Let's face it, the real reason why any driver, any delivery driver, anybody in the gig economy gets started in the gig economy is to make money. But what if you saw that you owed money at the end of a fare? Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to the Rideshare Guy. And today we're going to be talking about something that popped up on Twitter where a driver was shown that he owed money on a trip that he took. So let's get right to the screenshot and we'll leave a link to the Twitter post so you can check it out and see some of the responses and what was going on, as well as what other people are saying about this. But as you can see on the screen right now, this happened in Chicago. And it was for a 15-minute ride, almost 16 minutes, going 13 and a half miles, where they ended up having to pay $2.20 overall. Now, this did just happen over the weekend. As you see, it was on Sunday, May 30th at 4:30 in the morning. But when you go to the fare breakdown, it's going to show you that the fare was $9.06. The service fee was negative $11.26. which equated to the driver losing $2.20. Now, right off the bat, yes, this is a glitch and there was a technical problem. So we're going to get that out of the way. But what made this really interesting is that the person who this happened to, they put in a review to Uber for the fare and to try to get it adjusted and see what was going on. When Uber responded, said, well, there's nothing wrong with the fare and it was calculated properly. Now, sometimes when you get responses that you don't really like or understand, it's best to take it to different social media, Twitter being one of them, because you can get to @Uber support or @Lyft support if you need something. And if it gets big enough like this post did, then that means Uber support will respond pretty quick. This is what they had to say, and that was, thanks for bringing this to our attention. We believe this is due to a technical bug, which we are actively investigating. We apologize to you and any other drivers who may be impacted, all of whom will be fully refunded. So straight from Uber support, they said it was a glitch. They are working on it and will make sure everything is correct. So if you are a person who had this problem or this glitch happen to you, make sure you get hold of Uber support. Let them know, and then they can look into it and see what's going on. Now, from the looks of it, from what I could gather, or at least kind of infer, it looks like something happened in the fare breakdown that was not carried over into what the driver is going to see, and that was causing a negative balance. So something in the fare breakdown when it was calculating just wasn't being processed through. And that's pretty much the reason why, at least from my thoughts and my opinions, just by looking at it. Now, the other thing is there are glitches that happen all the time. Most notably when it comes to fares or issues with fares, it's usually that they just don't appear and you could complete a fare, you could complete maybe 5 fares and you don't see it yet because they're having longer processing times than normal. And this is due to a glitch as well. So it's probably something very similar to that. But in this case, it's something where there's some sort of breakdown issue and it's not calculating it properly. And glitches happen all the time. Sometimes you might be not seeing your fares come in. You might have a negative balance in your account, but also even on other times it happens where when you go to accept a trip and the app crashes, or it disappears and it goes back to the main screen where you're not looking to see that you have the ride, even though you hit accept on it. Also, that could have some major problems when it comes to certain bonuses because it acts like a canceled ride. And there goes the bonus that you might have been working for. And it's not just limited to Uber or Lyft. This happens on many of the different apps out there. Whenever you're dealing with any type of technology, you're going to have glitches. I mean, look at Doordash, what happened to them recently. They deposited thousands of dollars into drivers' accounts and then took it back due to a banking error glitch. And the unfortunate thing too, as I was saying earlier, when it comes to when you're trying to accept a ride and it just disappears, which could impact bonus, there's other bonus glitches that happen all the time too, where you might be looking at a different type of bonus and then all of a sudden, due to some glitch, you're not able to get that anymore. So they do have glitches that happen all the time. And some of these glitches happen very conveniently for them. and they really don't seem to do anything about it at times. All right, and now let's hear from you. What types of glitches, what types of problems have you had when it comes down to it? And did it impact your bonuses? Comment below, let us know. Now, if you're happy to hear that this driver will be getting the proper pay and not owe money for a particular ride, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And also make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, because there's new videos each and every single week that are coming out that will help gear you up to be a better rideshare driver and a much more informed driver of what's going on. All right, everyone, drive safe.